generator that they bought. Yeah. They went into the files on the computer, shows the generator, and I was like, what are you doing? And they were going through the file, and they started screaming, motherfucker, what are you doing opening the I didn't know. It looks like, what it looks like is it looks like a cooler, you know, yeah. like a refrigerator. Yeah. And I was taking photos outside and video, and so I lifted it up, and I looked inside, and I just was going like this, and then I shut it. It looks like a bomb. It's like it hooked up to a gas line. Nothing in the house is hooked up to a gas line either, you know. And so like I was like, listen, I didn't do anything to it. You touched something. You touched something in there. Let me see that again. You touched. No, I didn't touch anything. And I swear to God, I just lifted it up and fucking like took a video. Yeah. And then they said that it goes, I'm gonna get an order for you to go to the psych ward. You need to be in jail, motherfucker. In jail for what? What'd I do? You spent $30,000 putting in a fucking generator in case the power goes out. The power never goes out. It went out like one time last year for like a day. So like, what are they so afraid of? And then the next day, the police showed up. But it was like one officer had a different uniform on, and he didn't even have a name tag. And then the other guy was a young, like, a young guy, and he said, you know, we were just coming to the house to see if there was somebody was concerned about you. And I go, really? I go, what do you mean they were concerned about me? And I have the whole thing videotaped. Like, I had my camera, and I just, like, hit the record button and kind of, like, put it to the side. Well, you know, there were some people that were, you know, contacting us and just wanted to make sure that everything was okay with you. And, you know, that, like, you know, they were just concerned. I go, well, I'm just confused at who would have contacted you, because I don't go on social media. I haven't posted anything on social media recently, purposely, because my YouTube got deleted, and I'm really pissed about it. Like, it really discouraged me. Like, my entire YouTube got deleted for no reason. It's just gone. You know, over 200 videos, family videos of, like, research I've done, like, you know, anthropological work, like, all sorts. Took me fucking years to work on, you know, all gone. And a lot of my hard drives just keep breaking, so, like, things are getting lost, you know. And, like, I'm, like, starting to get, like, hopeless feeling. And so, like, they go, well, you know, they couldn't specify on who called them, you know. We just wanted to make sure that everything was, they were really nice, you know. Yeah. And so then, they usually are. Yeah, and, you know, like, that's why but it's so weird when they come in the house normally, they're like, dun, 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 you know, to get me, like I'm some sort of a fucking criminal. I've never done anything to anybody ever, you know. Yeah. And so, they go, okay, well, you know, if you need anything from us, you know, just let us know. And then they left. And then Linda goes, Nikki, I just wanted to let you know, and I didn't call them. She said, I want you to know I did not call them here. Even though the blow up the night before, or the evening before, like, that would say different, she didn't call them. The next morning, I'm waking up, so this is the 15th now, so 13th, 14th, 15th. I'm waking up, Noah's in my lap right here, my cat, like, he's laying on me on the couch in the basement, to Linda coming downstairs, totally different person, screaming, get your stuff together, the police are coming to the house right now to take you away. What are you talking about? Right. What do you mean? Like, what? You get your stuff, you don't need to bring anything. Of course, tries to get me on the you don't need to bring anything shit. So I would have sat in here with nothing this whole time, and I know better. So when the police are here is said, it's like this PTSD, like being in wartime kind of response in me, because I've been in the psych ward so many times, and how the police come to the house, and they're like, they didn't even let me get my stuff before, and I'd be stuck in like a ward with like nothing, literally just going in there with nothing. All my work at the house, a year's worth of research. One time my bag got lost in a fucking swamp in Southfield. I had to go back after 2 weeks in a psych ward in July, and it had rained while it was in there, and thank God nothing was lost. Wow. The drugs I had on me were gone. I ditched those, but that's like that was like the one, like, it wasn't even a relapse. It was like 2 days I used, you know. Yeah. And like I went back, and it was actually like in the swamp, and like all my files, like my hard drives and my memory cards and stuff were like teetering like at the water's edge, you know, like, because it's like swampland, it's protected like marshland or whatever. Yeah. I was like, oh, thank God. So like I knew better. So this time I grabbed my purse, put everything in there. Within like a second, Nicole, I was like, yes. I hate that so much. I hate hearing that, you know, like right. It's the worst. And like I was like, yeah. Could you come up here for a second? You're not in any trouble, but we need to talk to you. And I was like, grab my purse. As soon as I walked up the stairs, I was like, yes, officers, there's 2 Farmington Hills police officers. They have badges, and they're like, you know, in like Farmington Hills, like PD stuff. And they go, turn around. You're not in any trouble. I go, you're not even going to talk to me. Just take me out. We have a court order from the judge for you to go to Common Ground in Pontiac. And I was like, this is the first time they didn't take me to the hospital beforehand for like a, and they don't even do a 5150 with me. They always like side with them and put me in the psych ward.
Yeah.
You know, there was one time that they didn't, where I went in there and I was actually let go. Because I had footage of them screaming at me, you know?
Yeah.
But this time I didn't even get like to talk to a social worker at the hospital. Like I was just brought straight here.
Yeah.
And while I was in the car, and these like handcuffs these days, they don't even have like the chains. It's just like two like links, and so you cannot fucking move. And I'm like, I'm confused to the female officer. I was like, what did I do exactly? Like, that. Well, we just have a note from the judge. I go, Judge Brady? Like, Judge Brady or Parker are the only two in Farmington Hills. Like which judge okayed this? And like, what, that you have to go to Common Ground in Pontiac? And she said, it's a circuit court judge. Circuit court? Like, who the fuck went through the circuit court? And what did I do for the police to? It was really fucking like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody fucking filed something.
Yeah, and so like, but when I said, what's the name of the judge? I can't remember what she said, but I go, I never heard of that judge. And she said, me neither.
Huh.
Almost like it was a made up name or something. And you know what? I asked to see the paperwork when Linda started screaming. I go, let me see the paper that you guys. She said, I have a piece of paper here that says that you are going to Common Ground in Pontiac for a psych evaluation. And I'm like, I don't know what I did. Just yesterday, the police came to the house, and it didn't make any sense.
Everything was cool.
It didn't make any sense. Yeah, said everything was cool. And now it's a fucking, some sort of an issue, you know? Like, and so when I got here, like, they said that I could leave at any time.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't get. I was like, what do you mean that I can leave at any time? Like, if you're police petitioned and there's like a court order, like, you have to stay the time.
Yeah.
You can't leave at any time, like, unless some sort of fucking miracle happens and just the hospital's empty and I'm by myself.
Took your ass to like a fucking lockdown place. Then.
Yeah.
If you didn't stay your 72 hours, you know what I mean?
It sounds like somebody or group of people are fucking paranoid about something. Maybe some of the research I do is like making them fucking paranoid, you know?
Yeah.
But the fact that my YouTube got deleted, like, to have that kind of power over individuals in society that are not doing anything wrong but trying to be honest with one another and, like, you know, like, talk about what's going on, it was like an attack of some sort because, like, I didn't do anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, the fact that my YouTube got deleted, if I was, like, posting things that were, like, against YouTube policy, like, I would have gotten some sort of a warning.
Yeah, they would have told you. You would have got something. Your video's been taken down because of such.
Yeah, if it happens again, blah blah blah, whatever. Like, but that shouldn't be there anyways, because YouTube's got those alter files, man. That's like homicide. What's going on? I don't believe that the film industry, first of all, is legit with them saying that everything is special effects. You know, I think that things actually happen on set, and you don't ever hear about it. The only thing you ever heard about was when Brandon Lee died. Remember in The Crow when he got shot on set? Yeah. So like, I don't even know. I'm just so upset about the YouTube too, because like that's like it's such a blow. You know, like there's no other file sharing for videos. You know, except Facebook. But that's like, I don't know. It's disorganized. You know, it's like it's more like for. I don't even know anymore. You know, it's just like.
Well, it was your parents. It was some. They did some.
Well, you know,
Honestly,
I don't know.
They're not telling you.
Yeah, like I don't know why. One day, it's, you know, I just want to let you know that I didn't do anything, and then the next day, you know, I mean, I just look at them as like two people living in my house at this point. Like I don't trust them. I don't trust them around my cats. I'm so depressed because like I feel like when I wasn't there many years, like I don't know what the way that my cat died too. The way that Raven died, it was like it didn't make any sense. Like she took him to the vet. And he wasn't even sick. And she said that he had diabetes because he was drinking a lot of water. So maybe he's just thirsty. And he was hefty, you know, he was a little bit bigger. He was the biggest cat out of the four of them. And his brother Bjorn is just a little bit smaller. They were healthy, perfectly healthy. And he was like losing weight, and I found out that she had taken him against me knowing. Like, it was when I was not there one day or when I was sleeping, she took him to the vet.
Okay.
But I was always home, so I don't know how how that could have happened. Like, where would I have been, unless she took him when, like, I was out with my aunt one day, but I barely go out with my aunt anymore, so I have no fucking idea. And so, sorry, my brain kind of, like, fucking farted out. So, when she took him to the vet, they gave him, like, insulin and this little thing that, like, reads blood glucose.
And cats can get diabetes.
First of all, yeah, number one. Number two, my best friend growing up, she had diabetes, and she had juvenile diabetes where she had to test her blood sugar every day, and she had to give herself an insulin shot, and she couldn't eat any sugar. My cat don't eat no sugar, you know what I'm saying? Like, number one. Number two, he's an older cat. He's 10, like, he was like 11 years old. This happened, 10 or 11. 2009. Well, okay, a little bit older than that, but he's definitely under the age of 15, and cats live a long time. And so I wouldn't let her give him the insulin shot. I was like, stop giving him that shit. I don't know why, because my friend who has adult onset diabetes, it doesn't mean your pancreas is dead. It means it's just not producing insulin correctly. So you don't need to take an insulin shot. So if Raven had something, it would probably be like adult onset where it's not necessary to survive to have an insulin shot. Yeah. And so, and he was fine, and then his health deteriorated within a few days. After about 6 months, his health kind of went downhill, and then within a few days, he was gone.
Oh, man.
Like, it was crazy. Like, he went from, he was fine, and he was walking around, but he was losing mobility in his legs, I noticed, because he always did this thing when he was a kitten. He would stand up on his hind legs, he'd go like this, he'd pray. And so, like, he wasn't able to do that anymore. And then the last day, right before he died, I made, like, this little, like, bed, area in the piano room, like the great room. Like, if you turn left when you go to my house, and, like, I put, like, pillows, and I laid next to him, and he kept trying to get up and walk. Like, he was determined, like, he's not going to die. And then he would take a few steps, and then he'd fall on his step, and, yeah, and, like, so I just kind of tried to, like, pick him up, and, like, it was so, like when I see people sick or, like, animals, like, I get, like disturbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it affects,
It's not fun to see.
No, it affects me. Like when my grandma was dying, like, the same way, like, why is this happening? Like, this is, like, if I feel like I know it. Like, it's murder. Like, there are souls that have that ability to do that, and this is not, like, a joke to me, like, and so, like, I just feel like that she had something to do with it, for sure. And I feel like it was like they get paranoid about things, you know what I'm saying? But, like, what could it have possibly been, like, to kill my cat, Like, what, you don't give a shit about the cats, like, like, I don't have any money. I never had any money. The last time I had any sort of money was below poverty level for a year, getting like $250 a month for not a month, a week, for unemployment. Unemployment.
When everybody's getting it,
Yeah, or it might have been a little bit more than that because they had that initiative for the COVID or whatever, like the stimulus or whatever, but it was, like, for unemployment. I never even got my second stimulus check.
No?
No. Did you?
Yeah,
It was like the debit card or something. Yeah, I didn't get the debit card.
I got all of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
I
like,
collect Social Security. I collect Social Security.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
How did you get approved for it? Did you have to go through it?
So it took me about 9 months.
That's what I'm at right now.
You've got years of psychological medications.
Yeah, I have everything. And I have the work credits. I've been working since I was 15. My last job was at the Royal Oak Music Theater. I quit in 2018 in November.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're on Adderall.
Yep.
What else you on?
I'm on Adderall, Vraylar, which is like a mood stabilizer / helps you sleep.
Okay.
And I'm on Suboxone.
Okay, the Suboxone don't matter, but the other two do.
Yeah.
So you've got a long history of mental, you've got hospitalizations, all that shit.
Yeah, over time.
Listen, it's a lot of work. It took me about 9 months.
Yeah.
When I went to see that state doctor, though,
yeah,
I played it up. Like, I played it hard. A lot of people get denied the first time.
Uh-huh.
I got it right away.
Really?
Yeah, it's because I went in there and cussed them out. I went in there and said all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah, see, they don't even let you go in and talk to anybody like they used to.
do.
Oh, they do?
You got to see a state doctor to get approved. But it's all this paperwork you gotta do way before all that starts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, I get $9.40 a month.
$9.40 a month? Yeah, they were gonna give me like 800 something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I went through Zamler, Mellon, and Schiffman, and they haven't even tried to call me recently to let me know, like if my case, because I originally got.
So you went through an attorney for disability.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got denied.
You did?
Yeah, I got denied, and then I got the attorney, and then I got denied again, but he filed an appeal, and then he said that it would be like another like year or something like that.
Maybe
So.
call him and get on that.
Yeah, I should probably call him right now, actually. What time is it?
Did he have all the hospitalizations, all that stuff?
Yeah. I even sat down the other day and I went through every single hospitalization and time that I had been in treatment for. I mean, drug and alcohol doesn't count really, but I've been everywhere. I've been like McLaren, like the Pontiac General or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been Behavioral Center, Michigan, twice. Pontiac General twice or 3 times.
So you got 5-6 years out.
Yeah, I've been to, and both times, or not both times, each time was 2 weeks. I've been to Kingswood, I've been to Havenwick, I've been to, there's a few more. I actually put it in my phone, so there's no reason that I shouldn't be getting SSDI. I mean, like, my family has got, like, my cousin Daniel got it in high school. He didn't even have the work credits because he has, like...
I didn't have the work credits.
Yeah, he was diagnosed with, like, because my Aunt Julie took him to the doctor, and they diagnosed him with, like, Asperger's or something like that. Yeah, like, so, like, it's, like, not...
So he got it right away.
Yeah, it's not like autism. Like, he doesn't... If you talk to him, he doesn't have autism. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, like,
Yeah.
It's, like, our family gets screwed all the time, and we don't have any money, and, like, so, like, all my aunts and uncles, like, and like, I mean... Linda and Antonio are the only ones, like, I think that actually make money out of, like, all my family on my mom's side, but my dad's side of the family, we don't even talk to my dad's side of the family. My dad had, like, but that's not, like, I feel like it's not my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't prove it without, like, getting fucking locked up, so I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Life's a bitch, so...